Hi there. Which businesses can you start with $500,000 Kenya shillings is what I'm going to be discussing in this video. And by the way, I love to share with you videos on business ideas because business is one of the best investments someone can invest in and actually be able to get profit, which is going to assist them expand their business or even delve into other investment areas, whether it is real estate, stock market, you name it. Business is a good way to invest your money. If you like such kind of videos, kindly remember to subscribe to this channel. Subscribe for you to be getting such awesome videos regularly. My name is Afagza Sifuna and you are all much welcomed to the Money Daily YouTube channel. So, idea number one, which you can start with just 500,000 Kenya shillings, is the idea of mobile money transfer business. Look here guys, business around money in Kenya is a hot cake. We've all seen businesses around M-Pesa, KCB Mtaani, Equity and so forth. We've seen businesses around money transfer in Kenya being on the boom. So Kenyans are out there comfortable transferring money electronically, and this facilitates daily businesses and even transactions of individuals out there. That's why we have lots of M-Pesa shops around. We have lots of these tiny kind of banking systems around. So because all these facilitate money transfer, with just $500,000 Kenya shillings, you can start a very formidable mobile money transfer business and be able to make good amount of money, right? And then the second business you can start with just under $500,000 Kenya shillings is the idea of you starting and running an electronics shop. Guys, electronics are also a hot cake in Kenya. We've all seen many shops out there selling mobile phones, selling headphones, selling USB chargers, you name it. Anything relating to electronics and relevant accessories is a hot business. And actually in Kenya has been embraced fully because we have many people out there purchasing different electronic units for the first time and even others doing replacements. If you have $500,000 Kenya shillings, you can start a modest electronic shop, and even in just a few years, you're going to have expanded to even open multiple other branches. I know of someone, for example, who in just a single town, they have 5 electronic shops, branded differently, but all these shops were actually open in just a span of 2 years. This tells you the profitability in this business is very high and you can be able to make insane amounts of money if you venture into it and you are dedicated to ensure it works out, right? And then the third business, which you can start with just $500,000 Kenya shillings, is the business of a car wash and maybe combine it with a small auto repair shop. Guys, all the main highways in Kenya, most of those near residentials have car wash. This tells you this is a booming business. There is no way you're gonna have many people in one business if it is not booming. This tells you there is money in car wash business. So if you can start car wash business and just a small shop of selling auto parts, because people are coming for car wash, could also be wanting to change something in their car, to replace something and so forth. Guys, be sure you're gonna be in very big business. And by the way, for just car wash alone, with you having just about 200,000 Kenya shillings, you're gonna be well in good business. So this is a very valuable business opportunity which you can look to jump into and actually have the propensity to make good amount of money. And with such a business in just 1 year, be sure you will have recovered your initial investment and even gotten additional money for even you to open another branch of the same business. So jump into it today, more so in case you're passionate about cars and just anything around mechanics of cars. And be sure you're gonna be in very, very big business, right? And then the fourth business idea which you could look to jump into with just $500,000 Kenya shillings is the idea of you starting an online store. Yes guys, the likes of, for example, Gigi, Jumia, you name it. Guys, you can start an online store, but for this model, you can actually be putting prices of items on the store and actually selling them. This is the best way for you to be able to make money. Just the same model, like for example, we've seen Kalimall out there. We've seen, for example, Jumia and other online stores cropping up in Kenya. With just 500,000 Kenya shillings, you can start a very, very fully-fledged e-commerce website which actually sells items. And for this is that also you don't really need to have your own items. You can partner with suppliers out there so that you have dedicated posting on the website and actually facilitate this delivery of goods to the clients to the endpoint, or even work with suppliers to see how you get your commissions and the goods are delivered to the people at the very endpoint. And this is also a good business which has very, very high profit margins. More so, in case you get a name out there, you are known, and most people out there trust your website, be sure you're gonna be in very, very insane business, right? And then idea number 5, which you can start with just 500,000 Kenya shillings, is the idea of you running a butchery business. And of course, for this, you can combine it with a small hotel. In other words, for example, you can be frying meat, you can be doing nyama choma, and also people can eat from that particular point. And this tells you that actually you're going to need a slightly bigger space than just a small stall for you to be able to run this business. And be sure 500,000 Kenya shillings is sufficient money for this. By the way, guys, I've noticed, rarely do you find butchery business out there closing. You can find a butchery business, guys, running for even 20 years continuously because there is demand for meat and Kenyans love meat. This tells you already you have already customer base. It's just you thinking about how you build customer relationship and also how you complement your butchery business with complementary services like even doing nyama choma, nyama fry, and so forth. And be sure you can be able to make good profit. In fact, for such, you can easily make a profit upwards of 6,000 Kenya shillings per day. Think about it. That is a very viable business which actually has a going concern in it because it has very, very high profit, right? And then the 6th business which you can start with just 500,000 Kenya shillings is the business of you running a gaming shop. More so near colleges, near universities, or just a high concentration population of youths. Guys, things related to gaming are also hot cake because we have a very youthful population in the country, which by the way is very eager to partake in new games and also existing games. Think about it. PS, think about it. FIFA, you name it. All these are some of the awesome games which you can set up near a university or even in an urban population, and be sure you're gonna be in very, very good business. And for such, you can't even be going home with upwards of profits of 3K each and every day. This tells you this is also a very viable business, more so if you set it up at a very strategic location. You're gonna be in business for eternity, guys. And such kind of business doesn't really require you to be like, for example, going out there to get stocks each and every day. Already you have the stock, which is long lasting. It's just a matter of you managing to ensure that your relevant equipment is not destroyed, and you're gonna be in very, very good business, right? And then the 7th business which you can start with just 500,000 Kenya shilling is the business of you doing bulk printing. Printing services are also in high demand, more so in urban centers because of schools, because of corporate offices, and because of even other demands out there like posters, you name it, banners, and everything else. This tells you in case you can do bulk printing, you're gonna be in a very, very big business. Once you're looking, for example, 20 full-time clients who trust you and give you business, you're gonna be in business in perpetuity because this is kind of business which has low cost to it, but the returns or the revenue are just enormous. You can look to jump into this space and you're gonna be able to make good amounts of money. And of course, for this 500,000 Kenya shillings, a huge chunk of it is gonna go towards purchasing the necessary machines. Talk about the bulk printing machines, talk about the relevant things which are vital in ensuring printing, binding, publishing or relevant documents out there. And be sure you're gonna be in one of the biggest business out there once you establish and you go on full operation mode, right? And then the 8th business which you can start with 500,000 Kenya shillings is the business of importing. Albeit at a small scale, you can start small and then over time expand. Guys, for Kenya specifically, for example, talking about there being high demand of second-hand clothes in the country, okay? Even electronics. Why not start an import business? You can't be done to be importing these products into the country and selling them to small retail traders. You can start that small and be sure even in a few months, you could be able to expand to even 5 times your initial investment. More so in case you lock the downstream, in that you know the retail customers are going to be taking these products too. It's just a matter of you consolidating or even merging together the different orders, seeing how you import them real quick, get them into the country and sell them off. And the good thing with this, that only risk you have is maybe freight risk. Beyond that, you don't have risk really on the land because you don't partake in selling this product on small scale. It is these small traders who are selling them. You are acting as a wholesaler. You can start small, learn the ropes of the business, and then expand to even other products areas over time, right? And then the ninth business, which you can start with just $500,000 Kenyan shilling, is the business of doing or running a gym business. Kenyans of late are very conscious about matters fitness, matters them staying in good shape and in good health. So we're seeing gym businesses all over the country, more so in urban centers and towns, getting that boost because Kenyans are very deliberate about their health and also staying fit. If you're passionate about gym, if you're passionate about fitness, if you're passionate about staying in shape, why not start a gym? Of course, the largest chunk of this $500,000 Kenyan shilling is gonna go towards buying the necessary equipment, treadmill, for example, and other kind of relevant equipments which are vital in operating a mid-sized to even large-scale gym. Start today. Don't hesitate. Invest in it, but also there's a caveat to it. For you to be able to realize the amount of money you're making, of course, at first you're gonna need to be there in person to see how the business is panning out, and even beyond that, you need to do intense marketing for people to start trickling into your gym. And this is all because gym and fitness instruction is a personal kind of business. So people need to trust you, and you need to ensure you maintain high level of hygiene for people to be able to be coming to your business and even to stay there for the long term. Don't hesitate, start today, and maybe you might just be in very good business, right? And then the 10th or last business I want to discuss with you is the idea of you starting a salon and cosmetics shop. Guys, ladies out here love looking beautiful, looking awesome, and this actually calls for them to be even making their hair regularly, to be getting necessary cosmetics out there, to be having maybe their nails done and so forth. Why not offer this solution to ladies out there? This is one of the most viable solutions you can put there in the market, more so in case you're located at a very good place and you start getting clients. It is you to grow your business at a particular point in time, more so because people are going to be knowing your business, and if you can be able to offer very good services, be sure many more people are going to be trickling into your business, more so because of referrals. Just ensure you maintain high standard of service. Just ensure you stay on top of your game with regards to what the new cosmetic items out there are, and ensure you stock them, and be sure you're going to be in very good business. $500,000 Kenyan shillings is sufficient to start this and ensure you actually turn in a profit in the midterm. What do you all think about these 10 business ideas? I hope you've gotten a few which are exciting to you and you look forward to starting them. More so if you have $500,000 Kenyan shillings, or even if you can access this money whether through savings or even through loan financing. Don't hesitate. The future is for those who take risks, those who jump at opportunities and see how these opportunities pan out. Thanks a lot for watching. I look forward to share with you other awesome videos next time. Bye bye, and you all take care.